Taurus, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot. This is going to be your reading for your sun, moon, rising, and possibly Venus sign, depending on what shows up today. We're going to go ahead and start our reading by cleaning out our energy. Go ahead and inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale as it feels comfortable to you. Okay, so today's reading is intended to assist you on your path to your greatest and highest good. This is a general reading, so please use your discernment, take what resonates. If it doesn't, please consider watching your sun, moon, rising, or Venus for additional messages. Taurus for December. It's going to be our last shuffle. Okay, we got a pre-message. Some of you might be considering moving away from difficulty so you can find happiness. But I feel like you're still in the middle of like going through the difficulty, but you're trying to get your way out of it, trying to find your way out of it. For Taurus for December. Okay, and you have the Six of Swords again, which came up in your pre-shuffle, and that's in the energy of how people feel about you right now or how they're seeing you, but we'll get some clarifiers and we'll talk about that more as we come to that. Final outcome for Taurus for December. Thank you, Spirit. Okay then. Bottom of the deck, you have the Two of Cups. Okay, so we're not going to keep all of these cards, but like I've always said, I'm not one of those readers that's like, oh, there's too many cards. So we're going to see what the energy says, and we'll just take it as like a pre-message. So you have the Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like what this is telling me that there's something you've recently been fighting. It caused you a lot of mental anguish, a lot of emotional hurt, and you're trying to find a way to balance it, to bring stability back to yourself. You're trying to have your wish fulfillment, and you're wanting to bring in love, and you're trying to hold on to that hope. I feel like this love, whether it's a relationship that you're going through conflict with and difficulty with, or it might be something new coming in for you. You or someone in your environment is wanting to put movement of love towards it. But you're kind of evaluating the situation and you're trying to like determine like what's the best plan for you, and you're trying to hold on to your stability and like kind of guard your heart is what I'm getting. You really want to have your wish fulfillment, and you want to feel confident in any things that are presenting themselves to you. We're going to keep this out and see if maybe it comes into play later. Let's go ahead and pull our clarifiers for Taurus for December 2020. Taurus for December 2020. Thank you. Okay. Taurus for December 2020. Okay, bottom of the deck of the clarifier, you have the Star card. And then, so the bottom of the deck, so you have the Two of Cups and the Star card. So you're really wishing for like this love connection where it's authentic, where it's genuine. You're wanting to bring in your soulmate, and you're hoping that it comes quickly. You're wanting, I feel like if some of you might be in a relationship currently and you're wanting to bring more balance to that and heal any difficulty in the connection. And some of you, I feel like you're wishing for your partner to come in. The Two of Cups is also the clarifier in your crossing energy as well. So let's get into your reading. Your current energy, you have the Tower clarified with the Empress. So I felt like there was something that you tried to create and tried to build, but it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. And I feel like it actually caused you some difficulty and some trauma in handling the situation or dealing with the situation. And you didn't feel completely stable in it. So now you're trying to like let the chips fall where they may, so that you can have like a more grounding environment, a stable foundation, something that is reliable and dependable, something that you can build within and create with. And the energy that's crossing that is the Page of Swords with the Two of Cups. So what this speaks about to me is what might have caused that Tower is somebody you love might have shared some information with you that was difficult for you to hear. And you might have found out a harsh truth about the person that you're in a relationship with or want to be in a relationship with. For some of you, I'm getting that there's somebody that you had your eye on, but they might have, like you might have noticed that they either started a relationship with somebody else, or you noticed that they have an interest elsewhere, and that caused you some disappointment, some difficulty. For others of you, I feel like there was like a miscommunication within your relationship that caused like a falling out, or there was like an argument that you had with the person that you're in a relationship with, and that caused like a falling out because you felt like it impacted the ability for you guys to create things. It prevented things from moving forward. In your underlying energy, you have the Devil with the Two of Pentacles. So what this speaks about to me is that there might be like a codependency issue, or like just negative energies in regards to your relationship or how you think of things, how you process information, either within you or your environment or your relationship. And I feel like you're trying to balance that. You're trying to bring in some fairness and balance to it so that it releases negative energy and cleans that away so that you can have healthy love going forward, whether it's for yourself or somebody else. In your recent past, you have the Magician clarified with the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like you're really trying to bring in balance for yourself. You're trying to create new opportunities for yourself. In the recent past, I feel like something, there's a new opportunity presenting itself. And I feel like it did take a long time to get there, or it's something that you had wanted for a while. And now you're starting to see it actually start to piece together better and come to reality instead of it just being a hope. But I feel like it's something you worked for or worked towards for quite a while. And the energy that's crowning you, you have the Temperance clarified with the Hierophant. So I feel like you're really thinking about having a balanced relationship, a balanced marriage, healing about a marriage so that it's more balanced for you. Some of you, I feel like you're trying to like evaluate how you look at religion, so that it feels more balanced to you, where it feels more authentic for you. Okay, Spirit wants to stay here. So in regards to what you're thinking about with the Temperance and the Hierophant here, I feel like for some of you who are in a long-term relationship or potentially a marriage, there's not balance and fairness there, and you're trying to like really figure out like how to get love and communication to come into the relationship better. If it's that's what I'm mostly feeling. For very few of you, I feel like it might be in regards to how you think about religion. I feel like the information that you've received or thought about, it doesn't make you feel loving and warm inside. And I feel like you think that any type of, how do you say? Like if it is a religious factor, I feel like you think that there should be more love included. It feels very rigid and difficult to manage. And love is the highest power of all. So I feel like you're like, it doesn't feel loving. So you're like really contemplating, is it an authentic, authentic awareness? Is it like a realistic religion? Is it something that's like pure and innocent and truthful? But I'm mostly getting like it's about a relationship, like trying to bring in love and communication and fairness and balance to the situation. And then it kind of plays into your underlying energy as well with the devil and the two of pentacles. I feel like you're trying to create balance and fairness in it and release any negative energies. And I feel like heavily it's in regards to a relationship, especially with the Two of Cups out here twice. And I always tell everyone, like, if this was a book that Spirit was writing for you, when we have repeating cards, it's basically like bolding and underlining that part of the story, right? Or part of that advice. Anything else? We're going to pull a card on your crowning energy real quick. Let's see what Spirit wants to tell us. And then we're also going to do a fairy godmothers as well. What is the message for Temperance? Temperance for Taurus. Okay, and you got the Hierophant again. So let's see. Sorry guys, I usually try to have my cards out, but I wasn't really expecting it, but I feel like pulled to do this, so we're gonna do it. Taurus for December 2020 for Temperance and Hierophant. Taurus for December 2020, sorry. Temperance. One more shuffle. Kindness, listening, identity. Okay. So I feel like it's majority of you, this is in regards to like a marriage or a long-term relationship. If you look at the Temperance card in this picture, so she has 2 cups, and then the first cup that she has in her right hand, it's red. And then in her left hand, she has the blue, the cup with blue on it. So red indicates love, passion. Blue is communication, your thoughts. And then we have the Hierophant out here clarifying the Temperance twice. And then what we got is identity, listening, and kindness. So what this speaks about to me is we're going to separate them, okay? For listening is going to be for your blue. And then kindness is the love. So you basically pulled out a card for each side of her cups, where she's telling you to listen more when you're having these communications, or the person that you're involved with needs to listen more. And then we have kindness for the side with the red. So I don't feel like when there has been communication, I don't feel like either party. There's times where it's both of you, and then there's times where it's one of you. But I don't feel like anybody's like really listening. I feel like it's more in that energy of like just waiting to respond. You're not really listening to what the other person's saying, or they're not really listening to what you're saying. And when you're communicating, I feel like it's more like out of a harshness, whether it's you or the other person. Whoever's doing the communicating, they are not really listening to what's being said. And they're not being kind with their words and their response. And then we have identity. So what this says to me is that to bring in this balance, you really have to stand in your power and know your worth, know yourself, so that you can stand in your own ownership in regards to this long-term relationship. whether it's a it's more than likely a marriage is what I'm getting. You have the Hierophant out here clarifying the Temperance card twice. So I feel like to bring this balance, you really need to like know what is your truth and separate your energy from your partner's energy, and listen and communicate out of love. And they need to do the same as well. That's what's going to bring in the balance for the relationship. Anything else? And have compassion for each other. Sometimes, and especially with this devil energy, like sometimes we just are saying things to hurt the other person's feelings because we feel hurt in the situation, where that might not be how we authentically feel. So I feel like both of you, you need to bring balance into the situation. You have the Two of Pentacles and Temperance. They're both like trying to balance, right? So I feel like in order to get this connection where it needs to be, where you want it to be, to feel comfortable and prosperous, it needs to have balance, clarity. We need to put our ego aside, put our pride aside, whether it's you or the other person, and really authentically communicate and share our feelings and our hopes, and let the other person know how they hurt our feelings. But I feel like at the same time, you have your guard up because you don't want to look weak, or you don't want that person to take the awareness that they have of your feelings and use it against you. So that's why we really got to clear out this negative energy, this devil energy. If it's a relationship that can be healed and like started fresh, basically with the Empress here, to create something new, with the Tower, it's like really allowing that communication, that relationship. Maybe you need distance from this person for a little bit. It might not be like long-term forever, but I think that like absence makes the heart grow fonder, and we don't know what we have until we don't have it anymore a lot of times, unfortunately. So I feel like there really needs to be like some space, and for like the person to really recognize what they have, and like let that person know, like, this is becoming more than I can bear. I don't know how this is going to be able to move forward, how this can grow any longer. I'm tired of being hurt. I'm tired of being neglected. I'm tired of feeling hurt. I'm tired of putting my energy in and not getting anything back. It needs to be reciprocal. So really be willing to have a really serious, honest, sincere conversation with the person that you're in this relationship with, and be upfront and really stick to how you feel sincerely. Like, don't say things like tit for tat, kind of. Like, you want to share your authentic feelings and your authentic emotions, your authentic hopes for the situation or relationship, for it to get better, for it to bring balance. In your near future, you have the Ace of Wands clarified with the Hermit. So you're going to really be looking at the passion that you have for the situation, the person, place, or thing, and you're going to get motivated to kind of like do a deep dive of yourself, to go in and see what's important to you. You're going to review the struggles that you've been through, and you're going to like kind of have like a quiet time with yourself and spirit to kind of like shed light on things that you've been passionate about, and where you might have lost that passion and why, and how do you bring that back. How you feel about yourself is the Eight of Cups clarified with the Ace of Swords. The Eight of Cups clarified with the Ace of Swords. So for some of you, I feel like you're really thinking about leaving a situation behind. It might be because it became too difficult to bear. And you're really focusing on loving yourself again. And you're kind of like stuck in that mental conflict about like, how do you do it? Should you do it? Is the right time? Is the right place? How other people will see you. You have the Six of Swords clarified with the Emperor. So I feel like other people are seeing that you're considering walking away, or that you're starting to walk away, and that you're really starting to stand in your own power, that you're not really allowing yourself to be swayed like you might have been able to be in the past. I feel like you're not really budging in the way of like you have your mindset, and you're like really trying to move away from negative energy. Congratulations. And you're trying to, like, other people see you're making that movement, but that you're kind of like still in the middle of difficulty. Like if it's a toxic relationship, I feel like your friends or your loved ones are seeing that you're trying to get away from that energy, and that you're stronger, are becoming stronger in owning your authentic self. Your hopes or fears, you have the Five of Swords clarified with the Four of Wands. So I feel like you're fearful. I'm getting it both ways. I feel like you're fearful of staying in a situation because it's stable, because you've known it for a long time, to only have the person backstab you or be deceitful or manipulative towards you. And you're hopeful to move towards a loving and nurturing relationship where there isn't any backstabbing, where that negative energy can get transmuted into something positive, whether it's with your current relationship or a future partner. You just really want to move away from negative energies. I'm getting that very, very strongly in this reading. The final outcome, should things remain the same, you have the High Priestess clarified with the Knight of Cups. So for some of you, the High Priestess, she has her intuition, right? She knows the truth, but she doesn't always speak the truth. Sometimes with the Hermit card, it's something she keeps to herself. And then the Knight of Cups speaks about movement of love. So I feel like for some of you, as your person sees you, like not being willing to fight, not putting in the energy anymore, is going to cause them to take more action of love towards you. For others of you, I feel like you're just plotting your exit plan and your strategy for exiting so that you can move towards love. Anything else? Okay. So we're going to go into these energies again, where we have the Four of Wands, which was out here previously, Two of Pentacles out here, Five of Wands. I don't see it out here, but I did start a reading prior to this one, and it wasn't that one for you, but my phone got turned off because I got a call. So I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. And what that other reading was saying, I didn't get too far into it, but basically what it was saying was that you have a wish for something, and my son, you have a wish for something, and it's starting to come in. Because you've really focused your energy on improving yourself, and clarifying your wishes, and that you were able to start bringing that into you. And then you have the Ten of Swords, which is not out here. You have the Four of Pentacles. You have the Knight of Cups, which is out here as well. And you have the Nine of Cups. It's not out here either, but it was in that other reading. So I feel like what this is really confirming for us is that you want that stable foundation, and there's been something that you've invested in a long time that's not balanced currently, but you're trying to bring balance to it. And the more that you do that, there's like conflict within you, and it's causing you to kind of get tired right now, but Spirit's encouraging you to stay focused, hold on to that energy to clean out the negative things, and that's going to bring movement of love towards you, and that's going to help you to have your wish fulfillment. That's going to help you to bring in your confidence as well, and you're going to start to feel more abundant. So I feel like Spirit's really encouraging you to continue on a path where you're improving yourself, you're standing up for what you believe in, and not that you're fighting with anybody, but you're not bowing down to anybody anymore is what I'm getting. That you're going to be authentic with yourself, your thoughts and your feelings going forward. You want something that's long-term and stable, and you're going to wait it out until that comes. You're not going to invest any longer just because that's the person that you've been with for a long time. Or it could be vice versa as well. But I feel like Spirit's really encouraging you to be true to yourself, to continue to progress in the way that you have been, where you're releasing negative energies that are toxic for you, people, places, or things that are not of your greatest and highest good, and to move forward. And as you do that, you're going to bring in your wish fulfillment. You're going to bring in the abundance and clarity that you've been seeking. Let's go ahead and clear out this energy with our singing bowl one more time. Okay, Taurus, If this reading has resonated, please like and subscribe if you've not already done so. If you feel like this reading could be helpful towards somebody you know, please feel free to share it. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Thank you.